Hello, everyone, boys and girls. Welcome to another episode of Bad Ads. On today's segment, we will be traversing through the great landscape of YouTube to find some of the most horrendous advertising on the entire platform or of the entire industry. Today's culprit goes by the name of Earnin, of which, I'm not quite exactly sure what their YouTube description is. As it turns out, they have no YouTube description, or about page, or anything liking that matter. Today we will be taking a deep, comprehensive analysis of this app called the Earnin app, and we will see just exactly what they're all about. Now, we'll try to be very fair with this one, but we will have no mercy. So let us begin. We're gonna start off right at the home page of the Earnin YouTube channel.
Ever wonder why it takes so long to get your paycheck? Maybe money really does grow on trees. Or someone is painting Ben Franklin's face on every bill. Here's the thing. There's no good reason. 2-week pay periods were invented back when factories were created.
Stop right there. I don't give a shit. Okay? I don't give a shit if it was invented when fucking Moses split the Red Sea. The fact is, that's the way that it's been, and it tends to work for people. Okay? So you cannot just, that is a fallacy. You cannot just say, oh, it's an old system. We can't use it anymore. It's too long to wait 2 weeks to get a paycheck. Really? It's too long to... 2 weeks. Okay. Well, then explain how anyone does fucking anything. Because if this system is so terrible, and it's oppressing the poor, then how the fuck do we even manage to survive?
Along with monocles, steam engines, and phonographs.
They try to use this analogy, or try to bring some point of reference to the age. It's like when monocles were invented, when the steamboat was invented, when the first condom was ever used on a monkey. Doesn't fucking matter. Completely irrelevant.
And companies needed extra time to get the numbers right. But now, it's the 21st century.
I hate this argument when anyone ever says this shit. When anyone comes up to me, this is how you know someone is possessed by ideological possession. When someone says, it's 2019, fuck off. Literally, grab your 2019 and shove it up yours. People were probably saying that when it was 1776 and we liberated this fucking country, okay? When they said, it's 1776. We're using flintlock, okay? We're not using swords anymore. Right, they probably said the exact same thing. Because it's completely irrelevant. It means nothing. When people say that, they want to think, we're civilized now. Okay, maybe we aren't too far off from fucking monocles and steamboats.
And we're still waiting for our paychecks. Every year while we wait, more than $1 trillion of our hard-earned money is held up in the pay cycle. That's $1 trillion that could be helping us pay our bills on time. And as a result, Americans rack up $50 billion every year on overdraft and late fees. Doesn't sound right, does it? We agree. Earnin is a community of people here to take back payday. And together, we've created our own system.
The overarching solution to this is be financially responsible. Crazy idea, I know. But if you can't wait 2 weeks, okay, 2 weeks, through 2 weeks, okay, you have a serious problem. You need to stop buying bullshit, stop spending your money in stupid ways, and save up some goddamn cash, alright? College student, whatever, you got loans and all this shit. Overdraft, late fees, completely unacceptable. Bullshit. Completely bullshit. And they give you this community perspective. They try to pull in the pathos argument here with the whole community shit. It's like, we're a community. It's all about us. And we gotta get our money on time. There's this great video that a fellow by the name of Louis Rossmann did. That is called, it's a long name, so I got it here. The 15-minute rule. Save yourself from stress and stop sympathizing with the tardiness of others. And in this video, he somewhat outlines that you are supposed to be, or that it's optimal to be living in a 15-minute time span rather than a 15-second one. And I think this precisely, while not directly targets it, I believe that it is a pretty good analysis of this in an indirect manner. You should not be living paycheck to paycheck. You should be living 15 minutes beyond where you are right now, while still living in the present. This paycheck to paycheck mentality is cancerous. And in this sort of way, you are stuck always living from week to week, scraping by the scorched earth. You will get nowhere because you are living paycheck to paycheck.
Earners support the service and each other by tipping what they think is fair, because we're all in this together. Normal people trying to create a better system. And our movement is growing stronger every day. Join us, Earnin.
Always be wary of when someone says, because we're in this together. Reminds me a lot of the Communist Manifesto. I always try to keep a keen eye out for some of this bullshit, because it's kind of misleading in a sort of way. The whole community argument is not one that I'm particularly fond of. The whole, like, we're in this together, like, no the fuck we're not. I didn't agree to be in anything with you, okay? Like, what sort of orgy shit are we doing? We're not, what the fuck, who the fuck are you?
You already know it is.
Who the fuck are you? Now, one point that I'd like, okay. Now, there is a video that Gig Nation did, titled, The Truth About the Earnin app. And in this video, he somewhat outlines what actually happens as a result of using the Earnin app as opposed to the other apps. Using the Earnin app may result in fees because they are not connected to your employer, as opposed to other apps that are connected to your employer. This app in particular simply loans the money to you, and when the time comes, basically pulls it out of your bank account. It's pretty simple. But it is not in any way connected to your employer, according to Gig Nation, which has done the research, and I have not. Now, this causes some issues of which you could check out on that video, because I'm not qualified. Because I'm a fucking mongoloid. Now we're gonna get to the very juicy stuff, which, you know, I feel like the Earnin app exploits certain demographics over others. Which, you know, let's just leave it at that. But, like, almost in a sort of crude manner. It is what it is. It's their choice to use the people that they do. And, well, the way that they do it is entertaining, to say the least. So, here's Earnin Cash Out Rap. Oh, it is a rap.
I use Earnin to pay my bills on time, and it's blowing my mind. I never saw this coming. And instead of making 2 payments a month, I can make 3.
Alright, this man does not know how to rap. He rapped the first 2 lines and then stopped completely right after. Like, he tried rhyming like 3 and like coming. I don't think so, man. Orange and door hinge, but I don't see him.
I just pay the money back at the end of the week.
Listen, I could come up with a better rap than that. It appears in past time this company was called Active Hours or something like that. I'm not exactly sure, but there's some very crude animations from 3 years ago that I'd prefer to not even visit. So it appears indeed, yes, they used to be called Active Hours. Now, we will take a look at one of their older advertisements, which, well, we'll just let the white girl speak for itself.
Active Hours wanted to know what people would spend $100 of their next earned paycheck on. So we went to the streets and decided to ask a couple people.
I would say gas and a pair of shoes.
I would go to a restaurant with my family and friends.
I would go shopping.
I'd probably spend it on groceries and eating out.
Some new soccer shoes and pay some bills.
Groceries.
Knowing me, I'd probably buy more gold chains.
Paying off my debt to a film lab.
Car wash and groceries.
You know, I'll probably take my girlfriend to like a nice lunch or something.
I would spend it on a pair of Ray-Ban sunglasses.
Bills.
Bills?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I would spend it on gas, groceries, and vet bills.
I would spend it on gas.
Car parts. Okay, my bills. Probably my girlfriend or
her kids, or maybe some new Jordans. I don't know.
The good thing is that
Well, I guess there we go. Now, some people gave some reasonable answers, okay? Gas seems reasonable. Gold chains, pretty reasonable. I think we have diagnosed the problem here with our society, that maybe this is why you need to use active hours, because you're spending the first $100 you get on fucking Ray-Bans, man! What the fuck are you doing? What would you do with $100? Not one of these people said save. Not one of them said save it. They said gas, Ray-Bans, Jordans. Who the fuck do you think you are, man? This motherfucker said shopping. Exactly. To buy gold chains, Ray-Bans, and Jordans, and other fucking useless shit that you don't need. Not one of these people said save. How the fuck do you expect to have money if you just spend it all the second that you get it? Lunch? Okay, lunch? Again, it's one of those things. It's like the basic necessities. Okay, really? Okay. Make your own food. It's cheaper. Right, it is cheaper most of the time. You can find it. You can find a way to make food that is cheaper than going to fast food or to a fucking 5-class restaurant in the most luxurious place. Right. That's why you don't have money. Surprise! The girl holding the microphone is like, we fucking got him. It's so ironic, the situation here. It's like, okay, you have these people that are scraping by. Okay, I'm not saying these particular people are scraping by, but you have people who are scraping by. And the second that they have the access to $100 or any amount of money, they instantly blow it. It's like, listen to me, okay? Listen to the ultimate Jew bag on the face of this earth. I got an iPhone 5S, or I have an iPhone, alright? Notice, I have at least an iPhone 5S, which is already crazy. When I got it in 2017, I thought that shit was alien technology. I entered Area 51 before anyone got it. I thought that was crazy. The first time I got a phone, matter of fact, I thought it was a chocolate bar that my mom had put in my hand, and she told me to close my eyes and lay my hand out. I felt something in my hand. I said, God damn, that's a fucking Hershey's bar. And instead, I opened my eyes and I get a fucking chocolate bar phone. A Kyocera, or how the fuck you pronounce it. And god damn it, was I happy. And that was like 7th grade. Later on, I moved on to having both an Android and an iPod Touch, okay? Back when an iPod Touch was still a thing on God's green earth. No. Then I moved on, okay? And I decided, forget that. I'm going to combine the two into both an entertainment device and into a cell phone. And I got an iPhone 5S in 2017. And to this day, I still use it. Meanwhile, there are people that have iPhone 10s, 10Rs, what I don't fucking care what they're called. They have the best phones available on the market today. $1,000 phone. Okay, I wouldn't say the best. That's but they have the most expensive phones, the most luxurious phones. And all they do is text and use YouTube and porn. Ugh. It's like, why? Why are you using $1,000 phone for the most basic of processes that you could do on an iPhone 5S? This piece of shit that still works perfectly fine, despite me buying it 5 years after its release. It was brand new when I got it, and still using it 2 years after. And it still works perfectly fine. And while I have considered getting a new one, because this is very, very, very small of a screen, I don't really care outside of that. I really don't care. Because you know what I do? I try to save money. And I don't spend $100 on bullshit. Learn from a Jew like me. Wait.
Living paycheck to paycheck is not something bad. It's not something abnormal.
It's not something bad? It's not something abnormal? Scraping by every single day is normal? Jesus Christ. Help us. Dios mío. Asquerosita.
Over half of America lives paycheck to paycheck.
Over half of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. You know, I'm not sure how credible that is. I'm not sure how you would go by of getting a statistic on that, I guess. I'm not going to take her word for it. But, I mean, to be honest, I don't care enough to do the research. So, if that is true, that's not good.
What is bad is
damn, that shit smelled nasty. I didn't even wash my hands.
Because
What's
they live
up?
Paycheck to paycheck. What's bad is actually the fees that people get hit with because they live paycheck to paycheck.
Ah, yes. Attack the symptom of the problem instead of the problem. Right. Something we like to do a lot. We like to attack just the symptom of the issue. The problem isn't that we're living paycheck to paycheck. The problem is that because we're living paycheck to paycheck, we get hit with these fees. That's the problem.
So today when I was doing the user research session, I really felt like my opinions were being listened to and like that they actually mattered. I want it so that like I don't have to depend on Earnin in order to like survive another week. I want to be able to be financially stable, and it would be great if Earnin can like be beside me along the way.
So you are trying to depend on it. You're saying I don't want to depend on it, but I want them to be holding my hand the entire way of my career. I want them to be holding my hand like a mother holding the rat child's hand as they cross the street. Yes. I do not want to depend on them. Oh.
We are really interested in learning what our community needs. What are the financial pains that people are suffering out there and need help?
The fact that Earnin brings me here to get my feedback and, you know, really makes me feel listened to. And
what the fuck are you showing me? Look, we have thumbs. Fuck off, you trick-ass bitch.
There's a real community here that I really love being a part of, and it makes me really want to support the app.
They love abusing this community shit. They absolutely love it. They love using the community argument. They love saying, we're like a community. Fuck off. We're not a community. I don't know who the fuck you are. Get the fuck out of my house before I go. I'm about to get that fucking Terry Crews forearm strength. Jesus Christ. Alright, now we have a great set of ads here that they don't put on their main channel. They don't put it on their main channel. They just throw them up, forget about them. Oh, right. We have ads running on YouTube. Exactly. So we're gonna go one by one on this shit.
I always wondered why you couldn't get paid after working all day. So that's why I download the Earnin app. It allows me to access my paycheck instantly.
Right. Okay. Fairly normal ad. Pretty simple. So that one, you know, I don't get too much context into this person's life. They got a nice vest on and shit. Okay. With your groceries in the nice paper bag that you probably got at your organic supermarket where everything costs 3 times more. But we're gonna keep going. They trained the fucking dog to speak. Holy shit!
How are you about to afford dog food right now? We don't even get paid till next week.
I'm about to access $100 for my paycheck using the Earnin app.
What? Hey man, what app is that?
Hey man, what the fuck app are you using, bro? What are you doing? Wait, what's going on? Wait, where am I, man?
It's the Earnin app. I don't get paid till next week, so it lets me cash out.
Wait. Is this not the same dude from the beginning? Oh shit, that's the same fucking guy. So you're telling me this motherfucker goes to the gym. He's got a gym membership, or he lives in a community good enough to have a gym. Okay. But he needs $100. Fair enough. Wait. Okay, let's also rewind. Notice, I would like to point out which phones they are using. Let's go back to the beginning. I have no idea. That could have been a fake phone. You know those ones that they put in the stands where it's got like, it's just like a piece of fucking plastic. So I don't even know what I don't know what that is.
I'm about to access $100 from my.
Hey, there it is. There's the iPhone 10. Fuck yeah! Wow, did I not just make a point about that? Hey, look at me.
How are you about to afford dog food right now? We don't even get paid till next week.
Maybe your dog could eat food if you weren't buying a fucking $1,000 phone. Maybe Sparky wouldn't be starving.
God, please save me. I have not eaten in 3 weeks. I don't even shit anymore. Save me from this broke bitch. No, God, please don't leave me.
In the Earnin app to get $100 out of my paycheck instantly. I mean, this app's great. There's no fees, there's no interest. I just tip what I think's fair.
Look at this dickhead. Look at where he is. Look at the setting. Look at his dookie brown leather jacket. Look at everything. Look at his fucking Ray-Bans. Look at his face. Okay, take a look at him. Well clean shaven. He's got nice glasses. He's got everything. He's got looks. He's tan. Long, tan, handsome. What the fuck doesn't he have? Okay.
$100 out of my paycheck instantly. I mean, this app's great. There's no fees, there's no interest. I just tip what I think's fair.
I just tip what I think is fair. $0. This motherfucker is inside of a restaurant. You can hear the people in the background. Okay. What's up? Why do you need money? You clearly don't need money. You're inside of a restaurant. Like, you're in the... What? Huh? What? Pay back my local gang. Hey guys, I need a brand new fucking Lamborghini, but I don't get paid until next month. Can you help me out? Some of the ads that they don't show here are the ones with the whole haircut shit, which there's parodies of, and they're absolutely great. One of them was pay back your local gang. So some of these, the ones that they don't put on their channel, which are probably because they're the most embarrassing ones, they go like, I need a haircut. Do you? Do you need a haircut? Will I die if I don't get my shit trimmed? Will my hairline recede into the fucking shadow realm if I don't get a haircut today? Who says you need a haircut? Who? Motherfucker, does it look like I've had a haircut? Okay. Does it look like I've had a haircut in 15,000 years? No. And I'm still alive. With an iPhone 5S. You know, that's pretty much all I gotta say about these shitty ass ads. These are probably some of the worst that I've ever seen. But I'm sure there's many more. It's disappointing I couldn't find the ones that you typically look at when you click on a video and it plays automatically. I'll see if I can fit them in somewhere if I can find them. But if not, well, there you go. I think I've provided sufficient evidence to convict these motherfuckers of bullshittery on 3 counts of dog treats, chains, and Jordans. Don't forget Ray-Bans. Alright, banjo boners. I will catch you sliding slippery penguins on the next one. Peace! You know, that was not bad.